Let's see what we got here. Let's see if it'll see us both though. We're
7.
live on my phone data. We're in the wife's vehicle.
It's been Christmas, so hectic, and with my wife and her family, my family.
One hangs lower than the other, as usual.
You know.
Hold on.
We did this to
Let me do this here.
Alright.
What's up, everybody?
Alright.
So yeah, we're jamming a little bit. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Before we know it, it'll be Happy New Year's, and then next thing you know, a nightmare might occur, and next thing you know, it's next Christmas and New Year's, and that's how it kind of seemed my year went, you guys. So I want this year, man, except for the first time in like 10 years, to actually be a good year.
Can you guys hear Kurt and me? Let us know if you can hear us in the comments, if we sound clear. This video couldn't have come at a perfect time for me.
Brother, me and you both, man. You know, my brother's always the best when it comes to popping up on me. So, you know, things,
music's a bit loud, it says.
Okay. Alright.
How's that sound, guys? Gals?
Good.
I hope that's good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Let's get a couple, man. I'll tell you what, man. That's crazy, because that's just crazy to hear. You know, I told my wife, I said my brother wants to do a video. People want to see how I'm doing. And she was confused, honestly. She's like, what? And be honest, I'm confused. I don't know how to feel about it. You know,
dude, you got what, 76 days now?
76 days, 75 days,
and well,
75 today. Tomorrow, 76. I got today. I have today. Don't know about tomorrow. I have today. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you guys like I know about recovery or I know how to stay sober, because it's obviously I don't. I've struggled, and I honestly, leaving jail, I've been terrified. I just want, I keep telling myself, just right now. Yeah. Even been in a few situations, I felt like I wanted to smoke earlier, and I got scared to smoke a cigarette, man. Thinking, well, if I smoke a cigarette, then I'll smoke a joint. And then I'll freaking pop a pill.
I didn't think that was.
That's how I feel right now, bro. I'm like, man,
I was like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna smoke a damn cigarette.
I don't want to
smoke a cigarette.
I don't want to fuck a cigarette. I can't smoke cigarettes. I
know,
can't do nothing.
You're scared. You're scared, and that's a good fear early on. You know, you're gonna be freaked out. You know, you're gonna be a little bit freaked out early on that you know. You can't do anything. The one thing is going to lead to another, and it has in the past. But cigarettes, I told myself if I ever did anything, if I was going to do anything, I would smoke cigarettes. You know.
Yeah.
Look, there's Mom calling.
I'll tell you what. Today, I had a moment, man, and I didn't want to go get high, but I felt an emptiness. This morning, my wife, who's doing amazing, guys. Like, I know you've seen my brother's videos. We were having issues, and she struggles herself. And when I went and got incarcerated, she went to live with her parents, and she's doing great. She's working. Because of her, we've had a good Christmas. I've gotten gifts for my nephews, my daughters, her parents, my parents. I felt this emptiness, and I was depressed, and it was a wave, just a wave of negativity, and I'm thinking, why do I feel this way? And I heard my brother's voice saying, you're not always gonna feel good, bro. You're not always gonna be happy, but that will pass. I was so, and it's not even that, I don't know, dull. My emotions were dull. That's what, the best way I could put it. I didn't feel happy, I didn't feel sad, I wasn't excited, I wasn't bored. And this was about 4 hours of it. And I just was for a minute, and I had to stop, and literally it took about 4 hours to tell myself it's Christmas. I'm sober.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
I didn't do anything. I did.
Someone asked, do you still want to get high after 52 days of withdrawing?
I thought about it today.
So
I thought about it, but
here's something that I think is important to kind of point out, and if you know this from experience, you know. And even it's proven, like with, for example, women who give birth. You know, a woman will tell you that the worst pain in the world is giving birth, right? And that pain you would think would, like, okay, I'll never do that again, but yet they have multiple children. Pain is forgotten easily and will return back to the same thing, you know, a dog returning back to its vomit, if you will. The thing is it's not so much about what you necessarily want, because you're mutable. You change, you know, you're up and down. Your brain will be high one minute in a good place, and then it'll be low in the next minute. And Merry Christmas, y'all. But I think it's very, very important that you have your mind rewired in a way that when the bad times or the not so happy times happen, you have different solutions rather than going straight back to the methadone if you were off methadone, for example, or if you're on heroin, cocaine, whatever it might be. Look, I'm not knocking maintenance drugs if you're able to actually wean and utilize them properly with doctors, you know, and stuff like that. So it's super important, though, that you see a doctor and don't do this off the street. It's you know, if I was self-medicating, I'd probably abuse everything I could.
Yeah, man, I'd sniff dirt if it got me high where I was. Honestly.
Actually, when I was in jail in Myrtle Beach, when I was younger, I got caught being drunk in public,
yeah,
and I was
that.
underage.
Yeah, you got to.
There was a guy looking for little rocks in the corner of the jail cell, and he was picking, and he was like tasting stuff off the ground.
I'll tell you want to hear real? Alright, I'm gonna say something. I didn't want to say it. This morning I cried at breakfast at my wife's house with
I do not know what happened, everybody, but we are back, and it said I could resume. I don't even know where we got ended exactly,
because this surrounded my whole day. It surrounded my whole day.
Let's see if we can't get that thing back up where it was. Be careful, because that damn button.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on. It'll turn my Bixby on. I got a Note 8. There we go.
So this morning, this is, I guess, victory. I'm still clean. I have not put a stem in my mouth. I have not stuck a needle in my arm. This morning, you know, I've been in jail 75 days. Before that, I fell off and was struggling, so a lot of my responsibilities I was not handling. My daughter, Harley, she's not even 2 yet. She's still young, thankfully. I can still make it through this. But when I went over to my mother-in-law's with my wife and stuff, my daughter was there. And when she saw me, the first thing she did was cry. Like, she just woke up, so she was cranky, and she cried. Didn't want to see me.
Thank you, Cindy and Veronica. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
So your daughter, you said, she saw you, but she didn't.
Saw me.
She didn't recognize you that well. Like,
that well, right? She wasn't like Daddy, you know. I guess this is.
So his baby's like, how old is she? 2? Not even
2.
So she's walking. She's eating on her own now.
17 months. Yeah.
She's freaking out a little bit about your presence because she's not used to you or a male figure in the house.
And my wife and my mother-in-law, they bought me Christmas presents, and I've been nothing but a piece of crap, man.
You can't. I mean, look. Dude.
I know, but dude, it's like, dude,
drop that.
I know. I've been nothing but a piece of crap. Yet
we all have.
I mean, of course, bro.
Goodness, I'm clean and sober.
This is how I feel, bro.
I know.
I can't believe I got out on Christmas. I should be in prison, man. I freaking have been. I do the pity party on me. I get what you're saying, but
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, we can talk about what coulda, woulda, shoulda.
right,
And the problem is right now, what do you have? You got right now.
exactly.
It's that
That's-
story about
that's
the
what
guy
I'm-
being chased by the lion in the wilderness, pondering about his past, his present, his future.
right.
And the lion that chased him off the edge of the cliff, that's waiting for him to come up to devour him, is the past. He ain't gonna go back to the past. If he waits and looks too far into the future, well, what's gonna happen? The lion's waiting at the bottom of the cliff while he's hanging onto that root.
Right. What I guess I'm saying is, dude, it's just like, as bittersweet as it was, yeah, today was a great day. I got gifts. My parent-in-laws bought me gifts who I felt probably couldn't stand me. I mean, you know, worst case, I haven't been doing good. And yeah, I have had all these things happen to me today, man, and a blessing. But I was not happy. I was not happy.
Well, I got a confession to make. I was supposed to get you a damn magazine. And your
Yeah.
brother's been, and you
I
imagine
know you're
being
going-
3 weeks to a month without your damn, you were waiting on a comic book.
Yeah, bro.
And
but-
let me tell you, I couldn't even put money on the for the phone. And then every time I'd get money, I had to pay for something or try and do
Right, I
something.
wasn't-
Ryan was out of work,
Bro,
dude. I couldn't even buy him a Christmas gift.
not tripping, man.
I'm just saying that, you know,
Guess what?
I'm gonna beat myself up because even though I'm
right.
doing good in life, I still can't even afford to get y'all gifts.
Right.
I got the baby's gifts, but you see, so we can play the pity party. Well, bro, I couldn't do it.
Well, damn, I guess that's just how my brain works, bro.
I know.
Fuck,
I'm
man,
trying to
I
kick
just-
your ass right now.
I
though.
know you are kicking my ass. I don't know what to say, but I mean, just fucking A. That was rough. I mean, fuck, but yet I didn't go fucking get high
Yep.
because I know that's gonna just fucking continue what I'm feeling.
Yes. Hey, feel good. I didn't get him his comic book, and I know he's in his jail cell thinking, this mother.
Nah, I was honestly, I didn't know. Yeah, I was like, I wonder if it's gonna. If it did, I didn't give a shit. I was like, yeah, you know what?
No, he was.
I talked to mom. Mom was talking and telling me some things.
Yeah,
you know,
she's
how
thinking, yeah,
work
Derek
and
could, if he
everything.
really wanted to, he could have got me a comic book. He could have.
Hell
Well, I
no.
probably could have, but I would have taken away from anything else I was
yeah,
probably
fuck
thinking about.
that. I'm out now, man. I can go. You know what I'm saying? I could watch the shit on YouTube for free.
Part of me was thinking, let him suck a little.
Yeah, dude.
Let him stay in there
That's-
and feel it,
yeah.
and maybe when he gets out, he'll keep all his comic books and never go back. That way, he ain't got to worry about nothing.
Man, I'll tell you what. That's exactly what I'm doing, guys.
Tiffany said, "Love ya."
Love you.
What's up, Tiffany? Hey, Tiffany has been ride or die, and actually, if you guys have seen my story, when I was out of the house at the last 2 weeks of my using, I was staying on her, and at the time, it was her boyfriend Brandon's couch, and it's a small world, you know, seeing that we can do it. I'm rooting you on, Kurt.
Appreciate it, man.
So, we
Love you,
got this.
Tiff.
But yeah,
Yeah, man.
you're clean
I
today.
am. I'm sober today.
Yep, clean, sober.
Yeah, man.
So methadone, Suboxone, coke, heroin, you were mixing, you were speedballing, you were
All
up
of
and
it.
down, you
Dude,
were
even
shooting it all up.
76 days later, I still have a hard time laying down and going to sleep. So I heard medically, like professionally medically, that it takes a good year, like for your brain to truly 100% try and heal itself. And I've been doing this run off and on for a while.
Well, as bad as you did yourself, it might take you about 5 years. I don't know.
I tell you, yeah. I mean,
Well, look, it took. I felt like I was getting there
Tell you
after
what,
a year, but
after this is the longest I've went without using, and I still see it on my arms.
yeah. You were, dude, it was bad. I'd walk into your house and you'd be like hidden in your little cave and like you didn't want me to come in there. And you were just,
Because when you're in darkness, dude, and you're surrounded by it and you're living it, you're scared of light. You don't want to hear anybody come to you talk about God this or spiritually that, or you can do this, bro. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be. You don't want to hear that. I was scared of the light. That's why I avoided my family, and I couldn't face anybody who I felt we're normal in society, I guess, to a degree. I mean, everybody has their vices, but
75 days. Kurt has 75 days, just so y'all know. Last time Kurt used was 75 days ago when he went into jail. So,
and when I went into jail, I didn't use heroin. I used Suboxone, but the day before or 2 days before that, it was a heroin binge.
is it true that you had Suboxone even in jail?
Yes.
You snuck it in?
Yes.
So technically, how long ago was the last time you did Suboxone?
The day I went into jail was gone.
Okay, so
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ate all of it the day I was in jail,
Okay.
and was like, yeah, this should help and wean
I
me
know,
off.
right?
And no,
So would you suitcase it to get into jail with?
yeah,
You suitcase the Suboxone to go to jail with.
yeah.
Guys, the shit you'll do.
That's
You know
fucked
what I
up,
mean?
right?
Like, we have
I'm
done...
I'm gonna keep it real. Judge me if you want to with the negativity. I don't give a shit.
Well, they're not.
You know
They're
what I'm
supportive.
saying?
They're supportive.
10-4.
It's just, it's a funny, it's a laughing
Bro,
point. You gotta
I
look back and
suitcased the
laugh.
shit out of it, and even a few times in jail, withdrawing so bad. When I'd withdraw, I couldn't smoke cigarettes all the way.
Canada says, or Caleb from Canada.
Yes,
Ghost Dragon.
Caleb. Ghost
Good to see
Dragon. Screen Lantern.
Love you, Pops.
Green Lantern Kurt.
Hey, that's my dad in the comment section, and he has a lot of education on addiction. So if y'all have any questions, Ghost Dragon's in there.
Very
Ask him.
smart.
Medical professional help right here, y'all. So if you have a question or anything that's medically related to addiction in any way, shape, or form, Ghost Dragon's your guy. He knows. We're talking 2 PhDs. Okay, so he's a doctor, Caleb. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right, man.
just giving you guys a heads up. We've got actual medical professionals involved in this, so we're not ourselves. We're just users or experienced people with drugs. I've got a little bit of time under my belt. 3.5 years. Kurt's got 75 days now, off of heroin, methadone, cocaine.
I look at it as 2, though. I was locked up, so.
Yeah, but you're still. It's out of your
Right,
system.
yeah, it's out of my system.
Your brain, though,
is
isn't
out of
rewired.
no, it's not rewired. I'm clean, but it is not rewired.
You got a lot
and
of work to
today, that's what the fuck I was trying to say. Everything that was going on, all this shit, the negativity, and I had to tell myself, this is gonna take time. Like, I don't have a job. Tomorrow I have a guy I can go get a job from that I have to go do. I don't even have a fucking job yet. It's Christmas. He's not working.
Right.
But I have to go work. I have to fucking change. My dad always said it. You have to change one thing, son.
You.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. You gotta.
How do I do that? That's the fucking question, especially when you're stuck, right?
One thing at a time, bro. One day at a time, one thing at a time. This is why I went to meetings.
Yeah, I know. I have to say that shit to myself
Look,
over
think about it
and
like
over
this.
and over.
If I told you, all right, Kurt, you got to go down these steps, and I said all 12 of them all at once,
Yeah.
that's a bad move, right? You're probably going to get hurt, or you're going to miss something ain't going to happen.
Good
but you
metaphor.
take one step at a time going down the stairs. Well, that's kind of the whole process of the step program.
That's a good metaphor.
Take one step at a time. First off, do you have a higher power of some sort, whatever it may be? That kind of. Can you trust that this can help you, whether it be your conscious, self-conscious, your higher self within your mind, or if you think there is a being out there, whatever. Start with some type of principle of something bigger than what you are, and then work your way from there.
Definitely.
So
that is a big key.
What a blessing to get out on Christmas. Use this momentum to continue to be great, Kurt. It's the hardest thing. Okay, Chris, meditation is a fantastic idea. It's hard for an addict to slow our thoughts down after detox. That's true. One step at a time, Kurt. If you try to do too much at a time, it can derail your sobriety. That's true. One step. And I mean, whatever that is, some people are like, I can't do AA and NA, and I understand that. Look, but if that's your excuse to not go and do anything, I don't care if you don't believe in a God. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't care what your... This is about surviving, right? We're trying to stay alive and not have to keep using drugs. It doesn't matter what your religious preference is here in this situation. It's life or death, right? So this is why I tell people, look, what works for you? Go to Smart Recovery. They don't even have... You don't have to believe in a God at all. There's online meetings. There's here, obviously, YouTube, which is a platform I'm trying to make along with other people like Rock and Roberta. Ryan Donnelly was a big one. there's a lot of different guys on YouTube, but not, let me repeat that, not a lot. We're trying to make more. So please join in, you know.
I'll tell you what, man, there's something special about it, without a doubt. You know, even in me, I'll tell you what, guys, it's not easy for me to come out and say stuff that I know that the world can see, man. Growing up, I was always put on a pedestal with all my buddies. I was always awesome at everything I did. And I thought I could get every girl in the world. I mean, I just thought I was King Dingling, man. And the person we drove by on the road, freaking, who was out of their mind, whacked the fuck out. I'm like, dude, look at that fucking guy. And if not, I became him and some. And I mean, it's for me to do this, man. I know, hopefully it's gonna help somebody, man, who's in a worse situation than I was. And I've been on a few videos, man, that really, I was really not in a good place.
You were sucking on some of the videos earlier on, and
not in a good place.
Yeah, he said something that's famous for Kurt. I can't say enough, but I can't.
No one can talk enough, or shut up enough to fucking please you. Period. Yep. And that, oh man, dude, can you imagine? Don't get medical help. Get some fucking doctor help. Get medical help. Do not have to go sit on a concrete floor with a mat that's 2 inches thick and detox, where they check on you every 30 minutes. Like, and they're not even checking on you. They're just like doing their runs, is what they call it in jail. Luckily enough, I wasn't on shit that was gonna kill me, like benzos or alcohol per se. I was strung out on opiates and cocaine, and I would take a benzo. Shit, I would pop a Xanax, to help me come down on cocaine or something. But I mean, just medical advice is the best, but you have to have outlets, man. I am contemplating on making a YouTube video. Discussed it with my wife. Yeah, YouTube channel. I don't think she's psyched about it, but it doesn't matter what she wants or not if it comes to saving my life and keeping me sober.
Well, it's not that's going to save your life. It'll help you, but it'll remind you. Look, I get text all day long, and you guys keep me grounded. You know, I'll be remembering, oh yeah, that's right. I'm a duck. I waddle like a duck. I quack like a duck. I look like a duck. I have feathers like a duck. I have a beak like a duck. But I want to think I'm a mountain lion. You know, and then out of nowhere, you guys come and put a boot up my ass and go, hey, duck, hey, hey, duck, I'm a duck, and I'm quacking really bad. Can you help me with this quack? And I'm going, oh.
Aflac.
That's right.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, this is a promotion for Aflac. We'll be receiving a check here soon. Thank you.
Yeah, anyway. It's Lambert. That's right.
Thank you.
We can't get sued for that shit, can we?
No.
Okay.
No,
just checking. I don't know. Some people don't like that. Aflac might not support, you know.
We're just being silly.
Yeah, goofy.
Kurt is clean.
Man,
he's 75 days off of all that. So
after midnight it'd be 76.
Do what you need to do, bro. Hey, look, you can get a channel. It'll help you. Here, put some jams on. What was that song that you sent me that one time? And it's
I got you.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, so I would walk in his house. Kurt was in a dark place. And so was his wife. You know, they had been in some really dark places. I didn't know how to get him to go to detox other than, here, let's bribe Kurt, you know. Kurt, I'll get you your fix. Let's go to detox. Or, Kurt, I'll get you a fix. Let's go to the hospital.
He's done that for me like 3 times.
Probably more than that.
About maybe
I know we went to the hospital one time.
3, maybe 4. And I was, oh, that was bad. Because I was freaking trying to hit, and I guess I couldn't, and then finally I did, and in the work truck, I'm like, like, I throw up. I got sick. He drops me off, and right when I'm leaving the car, I'm, blah! Oh my goodness, man. Nightmare. It was bad.
Kurt, I'd bribe him in. I'd get him dropped off.
That was mom's car. That was mom's
car. Either way. Look, I'd bribe him, I'd get him and drop him off at a detox center, and then a day or 2 later, he'd be out. Like, he'd never stay.
I don't know.
You know?
Well, they didn't do what I was hoping they would do. They're gonna send me to the same place that I left like 6 times. I was freaking out there, guys. I could just...
No, that ain't even the word. Kurt was so lost. My pops from Canada, Ghost Dragon in the comment section here, you know, he's got, you know, 2 PhDs in this. He's done 20-something years of his life in dealing with addiction. Very
awesome
intelligent,
guy.
Understands.
Caring.
And,
you
know, is one of those things where it's like, they say in a lot of the rooms, it's like some people, they are institutionally incapable of being honest with themselves and others type thing. So I'm like, please don't tell me that's my brother. Like, because it comes down to honesty for him. Is he going to damn stop, or is he going to keep using until he self-destructs and dies? My biggest concern was Kurt's going to overdose. That's the biggest concern. The side issue is, does he have hepatitis C? Does he have, is it C or B?
Hepatitis C.
Okay. Does he have
I got tested for it, by the way, and no, I don't.
Well, you're lucky.
I am so lucky.
Yeah,
I should have it, but I don't.
Keep yourself surrounded with people, places, and things, bro. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is a damn good song, y'all. Kurt sent me this, and it put me in the zone of, I don't know, I was worried about losing my brother. It's called
The National, About Today.
Yeah, if you want to look it up on YouTube, listen to this song. This is my heart to Kurt's heart to mine. The National, About Today. And I've been fighting this for a long time with Kurt, and we've cried. I remember when I was looking in the spoon, and in the back seat I spilled half of it.
Spilled half of his shit, and I wanted to give him some of mine, but I was
so
sick
selfish too, and you're like,
no, dude, and I and he just cried, and he said, "How did we get here?" He said, "How the fuck did we get here?" I didn't know what to say. My wife was driving. She didn't shoot up then. She didn't fucking mess around. And I'm like, speechless. That was dark.
Yeah, I looked over at you and I said, bro, how the hell did we get here this far down? How did we get here? I had already taken a piece of Suboxone that morning, so I really didn't even need heroin. I was feeling like crap. I still went and got a front, didn't have the money, spilt half of the spoon, sitting in the back seat, was looking at my reflection, and I just started crying. And I was just like, how the hell did I get here? Because it's not us. How did we go from everything was great in life, or at least seemingly great? Our lives were good, and we're on track. We're jocks. We've got physically fit, where everything seemed to be all right. And then we went from, yeah, we drank. Yeah, we smoked pot. Yeah, we did the typical. But we went from that, and then all of a sudden, it was popping pills till we couldn't stop. And then a couple years go by, and the next thing you know, here we are.
I remember when you walked in on me.
When you were doing the coke?
No, I was fucking doing the heroin.
Oh, in my house?
You walked in on me, and I was scared for him to know, and I was like,
remember my first time?
Yeah, and I was scared. He was gonna be mad, and he was like, oh, and just the addiction, the mindset. He wasn't gonna do it, but he's like, oh yeah, okay, that's what you're doing, okay, shit, well, you know, not curious, but interested in a sense, and I knew in my heart, I was like, because you can only sniff the shit so long. I mean, with pills, you can only fucking start popping them so long before you start sniffing it.
Or wanting to try something that works better.
One just don't cut it anymore.
If you're like us, I can't say everybody's the same.
No, and everybody is different. And this is not like this for everybody. I just fucking went and said if it got me out of my mind, if it altered my mind, I was about it, man. Shit. I've eaten shrooms. I never got on LSD and acid and shit, but it started with ecstasy and shrooms and shit being young. I mean, I don't know.
Thanks, Jessica. Look, Jessica is in Australia.
Yeah.
So this thing's worldwide. We've got Cindy on here. There's a lot of people. Enough was never enough, or how do they say? One's too many and 1,000 is never enough.
Yeah,
that's Dad saying.
That's so good, though.
Yeah,
that's so true.
Dad used to say that all the time.
If you're an upper type of person, man, then that really will hit home with you and shit. And then, of course, heroin, because you didn't do
tools, baby brother, to deal with issues. Dad said you need new tools.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Look,
man.
I got a truck full of tools, Pops. I can put them to work.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, that's an option too. I could go talk to HBC and see about.
I don't know if traveling right
I'm
now.
just
I mean,
saying.
like, well, I mean, yeah, I thought about that when I was in jail too.
There are
dude.
options, but like I said, bro, you don't want to stay complacent at home, because
No.
I had someone, and I'll leave them unnamed, reach out to me recently, and they said that they sent their son. They spent all their savings money, because rehabs are expensive, but this one is a different kind. It cost them a lot of money, and they sent him to this place that like purged all the drugs out of them. They put him in an amnesia, put him to sleep.
I heard that's rough.
Well, they purged it, and when he woke up, he was drug-free and everything. But
He didn't go through the
listen
suffering.
to this, right? He didn't go through the suffering, which
got
is
to.
there's a catch-22.
Oh, so bad.
Hear me out. I could be wrong. I'm no medical professional, but this is just my experience. We learn in life as children. This is just an analogy that I'm trying to use to defend what I'm saying. When your child goes to touch a hot stove, normally telling them would be enough, but if you're like me and you're a knucklehead, you got to go and burn yourself, right? So that pain reminds you, don't do that. Well, you can forget about the pain and repeat that process, but usually you'll find ways to try and correct that issue and not touch it anymore. Well, I totally recommend, filling something so I don't want to do this anymore. But at the same time, people just feel it all the time. They keep doing it. So then what do? This guy went to this rehab, had the drugs purged out, woke up without any pain, painless system, very expensive. He has been in a dark room for 6 months watching TV and playing video games, hasn't done a damn thing. Now that's better than running the streets. But someone reached out to me and said, what do I do with him? Like, he doesn't think he can do anything. He doesn't feel like he's required to do anything. And I said, well, maybe he needs to get a job. And she's like, well, dad's kind of catering to it, and he's not required to do anything to make any moves. I said, why don't you start at home? Start doing stuff, make responsibility at home, make him start cleaning up around the house, little stuff. Those little steps can grow to bigger things. That's what I want to make sure doesn't happen to you, because you can get in your back cave and get lost in the video games.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what, man? I think I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie, dude. I heard you have a new dirt bike.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
I want to peep it out, bro. I want to ride it, dude. Guys, I want to start working out. I want to take care of myself. My teeth are freaking rotting out of my skull in the back. I got to get them fixed.
Keep letting your light shine, bro.
Is
that the wife?
It's Natalie, yeah. It's
Pick it up real
7
quick.
o'clock. It's 7 o'clock.
So he's waiting for her to get off work right now while we're doing this live feed.
I'm in the parking lot.
Are
you off?
I want him to get it. I want him to just, grab a hold and work this thing.
All right,
it ain't gonna be perfect,
I'm in the
but
parking lot when you're ready.
let's hope he sticks with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but I'm about to drive
I would
back.
love to be able to go through all these comments and 48 hours.
Hey, you want him to hear the national real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just looking. Brent, you rock, brother. Thank you for the Patreon lookout. I've got I had someone else also who got on the Patreon, and we've got a couple people that have been joining.
When I went into jail, guess how much I weighed?
How much?
149 pounds. Guess how much I weigh?
How much?
176.
Nice. So 30 pounds?
176 pounds, bro.
Well, 26 pounds, right?
Yeah,
you gained 27
bro.
pounds? 26? It's a lot of weight.
No, 30. 146. 176. 46. 56.
I can't believe how insane this shit gets you.
Bro.
Hey, y'all got any questions for Kurt? I know someone's got something they want to ask you. Look, Jessica knows about that Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. That's right.
I am.
Kurt, please start a channel. We want to continue to see your amazing progress. I really wish I had a big bro like you do.
Yeah, man.
All right, how do I go about getting off of subs? What's your experience with that?
Honestly,
How's it
Wing
going?
yourself down as low as you possibly can, to where, like, if you're taking an eighth, get it to you're taking half an eighth, then go like 2 weeks on half an eighth, then do another 2 weeks on half of an eighth, whatever you would call that, a 16, I don't know, but to the lowest possible. Yeah, you like my t-shirt, you guys? My niece got it for me.
All right, I didn't want to sidetrack you,
Right, but to the lowest amount of dose you could possibly do, you are still going to withdraw. This is the thing about it, though, with the Suboxone. You're able to sleep, not comfortably, but you can sleep. Your hands and your feet will get cold, and you are going to sweat. And you will do this for about 2-3 weeks if you lower it down to the lowest amount of milligram possible. And it's rough, dude, but it is not like a heroin withdrawal. It sucks. But it is bearable, and you have moments where they're worse. It comes in waves with Suboxone, but it's possible. I did it in jail, and it sucked. But you know how you do it?
How do you deal with the boredom?
You go how
That's
you get
a
off
good
it.
question.
How you get off it first is you go to a rehab. You get professional help, because you can't do it by yourself, and you're never going to. You need help, and you need a network. Period. The
Merry
boredom,
Christmas.
bro. I'm an adrenaline junkie, dude. I know all about that. I'm gonna go snowboarding with my family.
You
I'm
find
gonna
something.
play catch with my nephews. I'm gonna dance with my daughter in the living room and look like a total lame because I can. And that's really living. We think getting high and we're having a good time when we're really missing all the good times. I want to do the lamest crap with my family, man. And when I was in jail, I realized it. But you know, when you get out, you forget. Just like I did last time, I forgot what it was about.
How long were you on heroin?
5 years? Has it been 5 years?
You've been on a lot longer than me.
I
bro.
started doing it when you walked in. Not very. I was
Well,
doing
look,
opiates.
I've been clean of 3.5 years. You were doing heroin before I started doing it. No, we started doing it around the same time that I was snorting it. Yeah, you shot before I did. And
That's like 6 years.
so 4.5, 5 years, I'd say, to play it safe. Kurt's been doing it, and you know, that's the truth.
And within the last like 2 years, I got into cocaine real bad.
And that's a good question too, about how do you deal with the boredom. Look, one of the things, I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My wife did not like going to AA, NA. She did it for me, right? Dude, I didn't know what to fucking do. Let's be honest. Like, early on, you're like a new baby to this world. Like, I don't know what to touch, what not to touch, what to think, what not to
Boredom
think.
hits you so much harder than everybody else. You see people sitting and watching TV, and you're like, how the fuck do they do
How
that?
can they sit there and enjoy that show right now? I can't enjoy nothing. I'm miserable. So I got out of me, even though I didn't feel comfortable, and I started going places. Natalie, welcome to the live feed. Kurt's
Say
wife.
hello, everybody.
Say hey.
Can you walk all the way over here? What
I'm
happened?
sorry, we got the light. Look, the light.
Yeah,
We
I
got a
told you
shot
to
of the light.
call.
No, you
Stuff.
said I'm about to drive to the back.
Uh-oh, we've got domestic violence about to take place.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, bro, let me head out of here,
Yeah,
guys.
look.
I'm gonna head out of here.
Yeah, hey Kurt, they say get a channel going. Natalie and you can tag team it. There's a world of support out there that is wanting to see you guys successful, and I mean it. And they'll be there
crazy.
supportive. Like, I've been on here doing this for a long time, and everyone asks about you guys. So
Everybody's
I mean, I'm
asking
not
us.
kidding you. They ask all the time, and I'm going, yeah,
Like
if I
I
could
would-
take
like-
the phone into
like
jail,
I-
it'd be great.
Like
but
I was saying earlier, because of my wife, we had a good Christmas. And if it wasn't for her,
Yep.
nothing. We wouldn't have been able to get anybody anything. And so,
well, Merry
Thanks,
Christmas.
babe. Merry Christmas.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, guys. I'll probably swing by Derek's later. We'll make a video. and
Oh,
We
stuff.
are, because we're bringing...
We're
Yeah.
we are gonna make a video, and Natalie's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make
We
a
gotta bring my
probably.
nephew our presents that my wife
Cheers.
got them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
Look,
First time in
Couple years.
yeah,
couple
that
years.
we're able to actually give gifts and afford them and do that kind of stuff.
Right.
This year
Wow.
I was broke. I mean, I'm telling you, I can't
Yeah,
even tell you, it's been
broke.
ridiculous. So
only got a dirt bike.
Well, yeah,
Dude, I know, bro.
we'll talk
I'm
about
kidding.
that one.
Yeah, I'm
I
kidding.
got that one
dude.
used.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I heard. But, yeah, but I heard he got a good deal. He did it right.
I know,
Very
right?
smart.
Look, when
You
you're
dissect
clean,
your
you
conversation the whole time you're talking to him. Nah, bro, I'm good. He's dissecting you, and he's just watching every corner and aspect of your demeanor and mannerism and perspective, and he's like, no, it's not right.
I know something's not right,
Crazy.
don't I?
Yes,
I
every
analyze you.
fucking time.
That's because I know Kurt so
every
well.
fucking time.
Look, you can have fun when you're clean, guys. You
Yeah,
just need to have
yeah.
people, right places, right things. You just have to have people. That's the whole point. It's all about people. This is why I say go to meetings. It's not so much for the whole, people are like, meetings are for cult members. Look, meetings are people who want to meet other people who are like them and are successful and showing them, hey, it can be done. So anyway, Kurt looks way happier. Got those feelings coming back, bro?
Yeah, dude, sometimes they're overwhelming, and I don't know how to. Today I went through it for a little bit. I don't know, man, but
Natalie,
Yeah.
you glad you got your man back?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good.
that's right.
Oh, we're clowns.
Yes.
Look,
Hey, man. Talk to the old ball and chain and see how the channel might come about, and you know what? She might even get into it more hardcore than I am. Who knows? And all the girls out there who've struggled, can relate with another woman. She's been drug in the dirt, man. And she's now standing on top. I mean, she holds me down, guys. Let me tell you, if I didn't have her, bro, I'd have been way more fucked up, way more messed up.
she slowed you down a lot.
So, dude, yeah, I'd probably be dead, honestly. But she's dealt with my shit for a long time, and she was there through the worst of my shit, and she loved me so much that, truth be told, she loved me so much. Instead of leaving me, she, in a sense,
She went down in it,
I sucked her in.
Yep. I've seen it. I witnessed it. Look, while I got y'all in here, because I know you got to get to your mom's for dinner, okay? I'm going to help you get this set up. It's worth it. Trust me. There's a world of people who really want to see you guys succeed, and they really care about y'all. Like, you have no clue how much some of these people really care. All right? And if we can get you guys a YouTube channel set up, get a little Facebook page, supportive Facebook page is encouraging and helps you guys with recovery. It's important. Check out the Patreon, guys. It's like you're part of my inner circle if you become part of the Patreon. And look, I'm starting to make this thing bigger, and I'm trying to do where we can do one-on-one. There's a Patreon tier you can choose from that I'll do one-on-one Skype sessions, and it's for special Patreon members. So I'll take my personal time to go through one-on-one and deal with your personal issues and discuss matters with you. But I'm trying to get Kurt, get him a YouTube channel going, just so that the bigger this community is of recovery, it brings more awareness to the world. It lets everyone out there see, men, women, husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. We all are affected. It's a family disease, and that we all need to bring this out and let everybody see, look, we are normal people who've been swallowed and consumed by this, and people die every day from this all across the world. It's extremely important that we bring this awareness and just keep it real.
Yeah, keep it real. Oh, my freaking, for instance, dude, and it I don't know why the chemistry in my brain is different. If I go and I pop a Percocet and I do it with somebody else and they wake up the next day, they're not thinking about that Percocet, but for some fucking reason I am.
That's all you're
And
thinking
I'm
about.
like, man, another 3 would be nice.
At this point, let's be honest, Percocet ain't even, that's playing games. You're tricking yourself.
Where's the Opana or fentanyl strip, and I'm gonna chew that whole thing.
Yep.
I mean, just craziness, man. Yeah.
We're long past the Percocet now.
It affects us differently.
Natalie,
So-
you got anything you'd like to say?
No, I'm good.
She's good. She's a bit shy. That's okay, because 29 people are watching you right now. So it's okay. You guys seen the videos. If you haven't seen the videos on my channel and you're new here, by the way, I love you. And this is Derek Lambert Recovery. But if you haven't seen the videos, I have a video in the past where Kurt and Natalie are sitting in my kitchen and we're talking about this thing. So it's been a long time coming. We've been battling this thing, and the only way we're going to do it is together. People, places, things. It's super important we got the right people, places, and things around. So I would be too extreme on everything Gareth said, and I totally agree with you, Gareth. Your bro looking so much healthier. Dude, look at him. You're just white as Casper, but
yeah,
you know
it's
what?
the night, the
Uh-huh,
light,
their
and
excuses.
the shade of the.
Hold on, you're right. It kind of is. Well, I got a little bit of a complection now. I don't know.
Well, you work
Look
out
at
in the
that
sun.
nose. Look at that
I've been,
nose hair,
I've been,
bro. Look at that nose hair.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, just kidding.
what
And
a
then, and then
dick.
his beautiful wife's in the back seat. She
Yeah.
should be on this. Like, she should have this and control the screen right
Yeah.
now. Like, we're ugly compared to her.
Oh,
I love you guys. Look, check out my Patreon, please. I'm asking, help out, because this is what we're doing. We're bringing more awareness out there. We want to save the world, but we can only do that by saving ourselves and helping one person at a time. So if you have any interest in helping participate in that, go to my Patreon. It's in the description. It's in any description on my videos. And please help out. Like, share this. Get this information out there. Check out the Facebook page, Life After Heroin, Derek Lambert. Add me on Facebook. Feel free to reach out to me. Hit me up on Patreon. I'll do personal one-on-ones. I'm just trying to make this thing grow and help out. Kurt, you have the best support system. Get on Patreon. He has helped me after an hour. That's true, Gareth. I've been reaching out to you, brother. Thank you. And I appreciate you joining my Patreon. Bye, guys. One day at a time. That's the way to do it. Amen.
Later, y'all.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
Let me see. How do I close this thing? I'm learning. I'm getting outy.